Hey everybody, Wiisdom here, time for another character showcase. This time we'll be taking a look at Chopscotch, and I got mixed feelings on her. We'll cover why towards the end of the video, but if you're not a member of the Skylander Club forum, if you're not checking it out discreetly, you need to do that. If you like what you see, sign up. I'd love to have you join us. SkylanderClub.com. That's it, Chopscotch. Her slogan, Chop Till You Drop. Undead Element Smasher is her battle class. So the slogan kind of bothers me because shop till you drop, but you know, they're going after, I think, a specific player here, and I think Daphne will love her, but the character itself actually looks pretty sinister, and the axe is awesome. The undead skull is actually looked to have hearts in the gameplay clips. Look at the bat wings, though, on the undead base, sort of surrounding the battle class icon for Smasher. Very cool, in my opinion. She kind of has, like, reminiscent touches of, say, like, Eyebrow and Ice Maul, but at the same time, she kind of has, like, that little punk ghoul vibe going, so I don't know. That said, check the axe out right there in that shot. You can sort of see, like, the heart there. It's sort of like, you know, when you get to, like, what, 7th or 8th grade and some of the chicks start like being punk rockers and gothic, you know, for the first time. It's sort of like that. Here she is. Apparently, in addition to slaying people with her giant axe, she enjoys long walks on the beach. It's something that I'm very interested to see on the figure in person and in game is the way her eyes are going to look. The only thing that ever mattered to Chopscotch was mastering her weapon of choice, the giant axe, while rocking out to her favorite idol, Wolfgang, musical idol I should say, which that part's awesome. It never bothered her that she was short in stature or that all of the other ghouls in the underworld laughed at the way she spoke in rhymes as she made up her own lyrics to Wolfgang's guitar jam. So I'm hoping when we play this chick in the game, she kind of like runs around and, you know, spits out these rhymes, you know, sort of underworldly, sort of like a T-Bone type thing. So when Wolfgang joined the villainous Doom Raiders, she was devastated. But instead of letting it destroy her, she chose to put her axe skills to good use and fought Wolfgang and his Moon Goons. Please tell me more about the Moon Goons. That's like the #1 thing I've taken from this. When they attempted to curse her entire town during an evil concert. Of course, if you think back to the future of Skylands with Wolfgang, that's sort of where this is coming from, but Moon Goons, I really want to see that pan out. Her willingness to stand up to her longtime hero came as a surprise to everyone, and soon all of the villagers were speaking rhymes in her honor. So it's a good story, but it's got some flaws in my opinion. I think it could have been maybe sorted out a little better. Again, we'll kind of recap it there at the end. Soon after, she met Master Jan, who was so impressed at her fighting abilities and positive outlook that he recruited her as a sensei for the Smasher class. Now she teaches new Skylanders how to fight and how to rhyme. So based on the bio, she's got a lot like built up. Like if she doesn't crank out these rhymes while just meandering through a level, I'll be disappointed a little bit. But here she is. She seems to kind of do these like forward front flips with the axe. It looks like she'll be quick. The spinning axe I'm a big fan of. The ultimate question for characters like that sort of one-dimensional melee is how much damage do they inflict and how fast can they inflict it. But I think she'll go over well with like younger female players. And of course, you know, you can't really gauge much from this. She may, oh, the hair, that's pretty cool. Kind of vibes of Nightfall there. But this is why I wish there were damage numbers. I could better assess these characters in these situations. We really don't have much gameplay from her, but maybe some of the people overseas at Gamescom can get hands-on or record the screens or something along those lines. But I am glad because it looks like she'll be a quick character. Then again, sometimes the smaller characters just have that vibe and then you play as them and they seem slow. No Eruptor's presence. But the issue I have, and I hate being negative in it's not really negative, it's just like, you know, critically thinking type stuff, but people always belittle you because it's their favorite or something. But I loved where it was going, and then it was the whole thing about she fought Wolfgang, which, you know, okay, that's cool, but the problem I have is Wolfgang is now a sensei too, and so it doesn't really like translate. I feel like there should have been either that not in the bio, or it should have been elaborated on that, you know, Wolfgang respected her and she's now great friends with her idol and they rock out together. She sings vocals for him a couple times a year type of a thing. You know, I don't know, it's like a whole Stevie Nicks and, you know, all the other bands, you know, kind of coming in on Fleetwood Mac. I don't know. It sort of bothered me, left sort of like an unsettled feeling for me, but we don't get a good look at much of her, like in comparison to the other characters. There's just not a whole lot of time spent with her in the B-roll, but I think she's got a pretty good chance to turn out to be cool, so we will see what we think. Again, I'm pretty sure Daphne is going to be a big fan of her, but all I really hope is that she's out before Halloween, because I genuinely stand by my belief that all undead characters should be. But looking forward to play her, but again, it's just the bio that kind of bothers me. Let me know if you're in the same boat, if you love it, if you think it's the greatest story ever. But once again, oneofwiisdom.com, skylanderclub.com. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section, and I am off to check out some more Skylander Imaginators.